So I made this lovely video about going to the pantry, and it was in like two parts, and I put it together and I had some pictures, and well, my camera storage is full. And I put it on CapCut, and I think I did know this and forgot. But if you, even though I had it on CapCut, I had it all edited, I had it ready to go, but I need to free up space. So I thought, I'll just, now that it's on, put together on CapCut, I'll erase it off my phone, and then it'll download. Don't do that. It erased it from the CapCut, because apparently it was still linked to the phone storage. I was able to rescue the second part. For some reason I couldn't get the photos of the first part, so the photos won't be included, but I'll go ahead and do a little bit of what I can remember on the intro. Basically, I had gone to the pantry in the little town I live in, and it's a drive-through pantry, and they were like I don't remember, the guy told me to come back on a certain day when they don't usually have a pantry, because I think I got there like a minute too late, and they close early usually. So on that particular date, and I was thinking maybe they had some good stuff, maybe they're getting a shipment in, because pantry food has been really bad for a lot of people lately. So I thought it was important I go. So my oldest two were out, and they tried to go, but one of them has had to be at work, and they only have like 4 hours a week, so those 4 hours are really important. So they couldn't wait in the long line, they had to go. And then, so when they got back, I needed the car to do something, so I went ahead and went over there, and there was a guy standing at the back of the last car, and they weren't letting any more people in. And it was the same guy that told me to come back that day. And so he said, it wasn't any, it's closed, there wasn't any good, come back the next time. But basically he let me know it was really not any good, which I was like a little surprised about, but okay. So I drove a little ways away and started doing the video, and I see this guy walk out from the back, and he's got a box full of food, and he's got milk. Milk is gold. He's got a gallon of milk. It's like 1% milk, but when you get 1%, 2% whole milk, it's all gold, okay? So then that's where the next video picks up. So, holy cow. That man lied. That man lied to me so bad. I just went over there and I parked, and I got out, and I went up to the lady who seemed very stern. I didn't want to interrupt her. She was busy, so I waited. Well, she ended up calling this other guy over, who apparently is the one who makes the decisions, and he seems like a nice guy. I mean, I don't know him, but he always seems like a nice guy. And I started to explain that my autistic kid had come over earlier, but they have a job. They only have 4 hours a week. They really needed to get to their job. Before I could finish, that this would be the third time I'm coming by. And that, I didn't say the two, but the two of them had been here early. He just went ahead and okayed it for me to get food. And it wasn't just a can of tuna. I don't even know if there's tuna in there. It was 2 gallons of milk. There's some fresh, the apples look like them. I haven't really looked at them close, because a lot of times you get rotten food from pantries. But these look good from what I can tell. I think there's some apricots, or not apricots, what do they call them? I don't know. Yeah, I think it's apricots. From what I can tell, this stuff looked good. A lot of stuff I'm going to have to share, because there's a ton of potatoes, and we can't eat that many potatoes. So a lot of iceberg lettuce, even though that may not be the best lettuce in the world, that's some fiber, that's some food. Again, it's a lot of it, so I think I want to be contacting some friends I know that are struggling, and try to get that to them. and I don't know what else in there. It was a lot. So I'm gonna try to do a little video on what exactly was in there. But just even the 2 gallons of milk, I think they're like 1 or 2%. When we're getting free milk, I don't care. It's milk. I'm happy to have it. So I'm. I don't know why that man lied. I guess he just felt. I understand feeling bad turning people away. I wouldn't want to be the person back there saying, you can't come here. Like, obviously that's not me. The last person you want to have do that. I was going to be trying to get everybody in, give them all the food. So I am happy. Oh yeah, that man walked by me because I didn't see him there when I came back. And then as I'm putting the stuff in my trunk, he walks by me, and he's got a thing over his face. You know, 'cause it's blasting, sunny, dangerous hot out here. It's like 11 now, because this was a little bit earlier, and it's 101. So it's probably like 100 degrees, 99 degrees. So he had a look in his eyes, and you know, it doesn't matter if someone's being judgmental, but I'm a person, and sometimes it bothers me. So anyways, I'm not religious. I don't believe in God, but I live in a religious world, and in the United States it's very religious. In Arizona, they're actually very pushy with their Christian religion, Catholic Christian religion here. And so I just said, and he was Hispanic, so I just said, Dios es bien, or something like that. Probably said it wrong. God is good, because it's basically, I was trying to let him know, like, you know, especially if he's religious, God gives something to somebody, like, what are you gonna say? Truth is, the reason I got that stuff for my family is because my family's important to me, and because I pushed past anxiety crap that keeps me from doing stuff sometimes, and I went over and asked for it. So we humans have to do stuff. And when we humans do stuff, we should give ourselves credit for it, or give each other credit for it. It's not easy getting past anxiety to go ask for food, but my family eating is more important than how I feel. So still, it's kind of fun to be like, well, you're God, let me have it. So judgmental people, it's like, mind your own business. It is annoying when you tell somebody they can't have something and they come around and get it, but dude, I'm trying to feed my family, so too bad. Okay, I shouldn't go on about that. But I do intend to do a video and show you. I mean, this is probably the biggest amount of stuff I've gotten since I've been here. I've been here almost 2 years, and for a long time now, we mostly have been getting like macaroni and cheese, some canned string beans and tomatoes, fruits and vegetables that either were already rotten or rotten the next day. We do get a lot of potatoes. I'm not a big potato eater, but at this point in time, I am pulling stuff out of the cabinet and making soup out of everything. Because we're out of everything. So you just, you know, at that point you start getting creative and putting things together and coming up with new recipes. I am not the only person going through this. This is a problem in the United States of America. We are like, our politicians, the big business, are really working overtime to take this proud, wealthy nation and turn it into a third world country. They're working really hard to do that, and so far they're succeeding, because we're starting to live like that. I start to hear about all these people over here have it so hard, and they go through this, and that, and I'm like, dude, me and my neighbors are going through that. Alright, there you have it. Okay, so that was the story. Thanks for listening, and I apologize for being so cynical. When I just kind of am, because there's something always going wrong. So that'll happen to you. But And when I get tired, it's worse. But really, we do need to stick together and help each other. Tyler met somebody at work who needed food. They have like 8 people in their family or something. Only a couple people working. So, and then there's another lady. There's a couple of people I know that really are struggling. I mean, I could just walk out on the street and I'll find somebody struggling. But, you know, we gave them a call. The one, Tyler asked if she was working and if she needed stuff, and she said yes. And then the other one, I texted, and so they did get to have the stuff that we weren't able to eat. I'd have a freaking pantry for myself to hand out if I could. Maybe someday. I think it would be fun to at least have one of those little, a lot of people put out those little, instead of little libraries up on the corner or in front of their houses, sometimes they'll put places where you can put like non-perishable foods, and that would be great to see more of those around, because I would love to put stuff in there. Sometimes you can get stuff to your friends, but sometimes friends get busy, you know, they're working or whatever. I would like to see more of those around. If you have the ability, like, to make one of those little libraries and then do that, but then also make another one for non-perishable foods so people can just go get food and put food in there. I've seen a lot of them in Stevens Point when I lived in Wisconsin. I think I've only seen one in the area I'm in. Not even the area I'm in, but like the bigger city. I think I've only seen one at a church, and I was really happy to see that. But it'd be really nice to just have those wherever people can put them up at and help each other out. Yeah. All right, suggestion for you. I don't own my home. I wonder though, I could ask my landlord if her partner could do that, because I think he's really handy. I wonder if she would. I have no idea. Wouldn't hurt to ask, right? All right. If that ends up happening, I'll let you guys know, okay?